What's going on, you beautiful people, and welcome to Canucks News You Might Have Missed, and this series that we've been doing now for the last couple months. You guys seem to really enjoy it, so thank you so much for watching these news videos. So first of all, let's get this started with the Vancouver Canucks have made a few coaching decisions, and we're going to use our good friend, once again, Canucks News Summaries, who went out and let us kind of see it in a little more organized manner, so go show him some love. And basically, we have some new equipment managerial staff. Brian Hamilton's been promoted to the head equipment manager. Max Stewart and Brody S. Saint Jacques remains. Oh, I wonder if I nailed that name too. As assistant equipment managers. And John Stewart is now the full-time assistant equipment manager. Now, for our video coaching staff, which is very much important, Ian Beckenstein promoted to video coach, and Evan Mathis hired as the assistant video coach. And for hockey operations, Taylor Phillips promoted to executive assistant from hockey operations. Now, video coach is actually really important. They're the ones who also not just help when it comes to, like, obviously coming up with clips and plays of all the players and see what they do well and wrong, and also clips of other teams, do how to help them through all that to get the best advantage. But they also, if there's like a video review and if it's a goal or no goal, they're usually going to those guys and asking them if it's a goal or not. This has been a pretty common practice, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be interesting to see that. And by the way, Vancouver Giants, I want to give them a little bit of love. They're proud to be celebrating their 25th anniversary when the puck drops this year. That's going to be quite nice. Now, let's get on to something completely random. Jake Debrusk. So this is interesting. So ShinyCardBoardCollector, he does a lot of Pokemon videos on TikTok and on Instagram. But what we didn't expect was to see this.
PSA 7 first edition. We're here with Jake. He's coming in with a big trade. We got Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10, Vaporeon Gold Star PSA 8. We got some singles. We got a lot of cash on the table right now, guys. It's done. We're getting rid of it. It's going to a really good home. Brother, how long have you been collecting Pokemon cards for?
About 5 months now.
5 months?
Yeah, it's an expensive
You're
hobby.
Insane. Okay, and what would you say is your favorite Pokemon?
Probably Kyogre.
Kyogre, okay. And if you could have one card in your collection, any card you wanted, what would it be?
Probably first edition Charizard.
First edition Charizard. There it is. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate you.
So Jake, being a Pokemon card collector, was not on my bingo card, but it was pretty cool nonetheless. So that was pretty interesting. All right. Russo had some pretty significant updates here on Marco Rossi. And I got to say, our man Canucks News Summaries once again summed it up quite nicely. Thinks there is some contract negotiation movement lately with him. This is Russo talking on End the Wild. Neither side wants him to miss the start of camp. And the reason we're even mentioning Rossi, there's been a ton of people that want Rossi to come to Vancouver, and even reports that they're very much interested. All right, doesn't know if a contract is close, but says they are closer, which is important for them. Not so much if we wanted to get him here. Starting to get a better sense that a contract is getting signed to the point where Russo stated with a pre-write that it's getting done. So it does look like it's happening. It doesn't look like Marco Rossi is going to be coming to Vancouver, which a lot of people are going to be disappointed with, honestly. He's a hell of a good player, tenacious player, smaller guy, but we've talked about him at length, right? And they're concerned about a holdout last week, and it looks to have made traction on a new contract for this week. And the Canucks did apparently this week come and have a chit chat with them about Marco Rossi, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Also, some little updates here from Landon Ferraro and Shannon's, their podcast, the 100% Canucks podcast. They had an interview with Philip Hedl. It was great. I listened to the whole thing. It was an awesome podcast. Go check it out. The big news that came out of it, and it's the updated news, is Philip Hedl is feeling great. He's been able to train, and he seems to be good to go for the next season. So we're hoping he's going to be perfectly healthy for the Canucks season. So that is Canucks news you might have missed. Drop a like, drop a sub if you're new here. And if you're an OG here, thank you so much. Take care.